I love it when you play, and there's a lot of times when I've been dancing, when you've been playing, or just chilling or vibing, and what happens, like you play something that just blows my mind, you know, and that happens a lot of times when you play. So it's like, for me, it's, you know, it's that when you just go like, oh shit, you know. Sometimes it's even been that good that I couldn't dance. No, I just stood up and just listened and go like, oh shit, you know. And after a while I started dancing. But you know, when you have a DJ that really, you know, shocks you and surprises you and pushes your musicality, that's what's up, you know. Like a lot of times, you know, you're gonna connect so nicely. A lot of times you're gonna be challenged. It's not gonna be, but that's gonna push you to another level. So just go with it and just try to have fun with it, and don't be scared to do it. You know, you're gonna crash sometimes, you're gonna fail sometimes, but it's all good. You know, it's part of what we do. It's part of learning. You know, if you don't fall, you won't get up. So you need to fall sometimes to get up higher. You know. I just want to say, like, you know, a good thing is get to know your music. It's like a friend of mine that I know, Tyrone Proctor, he once said, it's like, if you don't know your music, you don't know the dance. And what you have to do is to really try to study the music. And to be able to do that, one thing is to go through a DJ, you know. And for me, this is like very, very important, and it's helped me so much with my dancing. You know, so it's not all just about those breaks you hear in the jam. It's about, you know, studying the music. Where does the break come from? What was the feeling behind it? You know, like all this stuff is so important. And you know, when you're with a man like this, you're gonna know your shit. You know, he teaches all the time. So it's so many different music styles, and you know, you can get inspiration from all of them. You know. And to get into that and travel within that world, you know, in different styles and everything, is very, very important. It's gonna help your dancing, definitely, for sure. Bring out one of the colors. Just so you know, like, it's all about style. It is all about style. People going out, you know, stressing moves and shit and going for acrobatics, dope. It's part of what we do, but one thing that's really forgotten is style. And you can't fuck with style, you know. Style is like such an important thing. The DJ is the most important. Without the DJ, we wouldn't be doing shit in jams or competitions or parties or whatever. So try to interact and really, really try to learn what they are doing and what they are trying to do for us, you know. So it's a win-win situation. If you know.
Yeah, talk to the DJs about music.
Yeah, talk to them and learn from them and dance with them. Dance with the DJ. The thing is like this, the basic thing is like this. They want to get us on a journey, so we connect with the music and get into the song or the vibe, you know, the feeling or the magic moment, whatever you want to call it. And when you reach that moment, you're going to do stuff you never even thought you could do. And you're going to get a totally different thing than when you go out and think like, okay, now I'm going to do this routine I've been practicing and this whole set, and I'm going to do my 5 air flares and and into my footwork that I've been training on. Yeah, exactly. So what happens when you get into that zone is you're going to do stuff and you're not even going to remember after the jam what you did. And you're going to be surprised at how people react to it, because people are going to see that connection and they're going to be, you know, clapping their hands and sharing you like, go, you know, like. And that connection is what we're looking for, and that's what they are trying to bless us with. So, you know.
And if you can do that, if that comes out of you, the judges will vote for you.
Exactly, the good judges.
Yeah, the good judges. Will vote for you. If as a b-boy, you're not interacting with the music, you're missing the whole point.
Yeah.
If you go out and you just do sets, and nothing really changes in what you're doing depending on the music. And I'm talking about going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's so much that happens in between every beat of the bar. That's what gives you your flow. That's what gives you your style. That's what makes you b-boy. And if you go out and you've already planned what you're gonna do with your hands or what you're gonna do with your top rock, no.
Especially if that doesn't make sense, but the music is gonna look awful.
Yeah.
So what do you think about this? You know, like a lot of people are like, they want to hear, you know, the same, you know, classic songs or the popular songs right now. And I know you like to challenge people a lot, you know, the music-wise, you know, get people to get a broader perspective on music.
I think you have to balance it. It's not one or the other. Everything I played, it's got the same root as the classics. Like you listen to Apache, you listen to Yellow Sunshine, you listen to It's Just Begun, you listen to Burning Spear. There's something that connects all that music, and if I'm gonna put something new, it's got to bring at least one element of that in it. Whether it's the percussion, whether it's the drummer, whether it's the bass, whether it's the brass, but there's got to be something that links it. I started doing this because of something that was already there. So it's my way of recognizing what was there before is playing the classics. And they're the reason I do this. One thing I want to clear up is the whole like beat killing thing. For me, like if I watch a b-boy like Pepito, he flows with the music. And he'll hit the little accents that you don't really hear in the music, but he'll let you know that they're there. But when someone just jumps around and ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum, it looks terrible.
The idea of beat killing that we see all over the world right now, I mean, it's kind of horrible. It's kind of killing the dance because it's very predictable. Very predictable. It's like people are not killing the beat; they're anticipating the beat, and it's very. Here comes the all the time, you know. And it's not about that. It's about everything in between and the whole song. You know, it's like the whole song, not just that moment or that. Doom doom clack, doom doom clack, doom doom clack, and you do freezes or whatever to that. Sure, you can do that sometimes, but to do that all the time is just gonna look stupid, especially if you wait for it.
And I think one thing that's really interesting is like the link between salsa and hip hop. A lot of people think that they're two completely different things. I got really inspired by the culture and the music. I started watching salsa videos from the 70s. I see the same type of people as I did in all the early hip hop films, like Wild Style, Beat Street. It's the same clothes, it's the same fashion, it's the same era. It's New York. It's the mixture between Afro-American and Afro-Latino, Puerto Rican, Cuban cultures.
To mention this dance without mentioning salsa and everything, and the whole inspiration from that music and, you know, how it affects us in our dancing, it's just, it can't be done, you know. It's like it's such a big part of the music.
Up the L, wanna rock so well. Sending all the black girls to the hotel. Say A-T, ha, A-T, ha, A-T, ha, A-T. But dude, that's what I said. All your whack MCs, get it through your head. Listen to me speak as I reach my peak. Because I never bought a rhyme, I never repeat. A-T, ha, A-T, ha, A-T, ha,
I just been in New York. I saw the Charanga America. And that was organized by a timbalero called Jimmy Delgado. And I went there with Joe CONZO, and he told me on the way up in the elevator, he said, yo, did you know Jimmy Delgado played on Curtis Blow's The Breaks? No. No. The last time I saw Joe CONZO, I was talking to MG for the B-boy spot, and I was telling him about Manteca. And I was going dun 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 dun, and Joe CONZO walks out of the hall and he goes, Manteca! And then he grabs me and goes, yo, did you know Tito Puente played on the Sugar Hill Gang's first record? No. No.
Now we know.
No, you know.
That's what it's all about. We're getting schooled by our elders, and we're always going to be students. And, you know, that's so important. You know, this guy Joe is a dope guy. You know, I don't know him that well, but I met him, and it's like his art and his photography is crazy, and he's a link. You know, it's like if you have the chance, go have a chat with him, talk to him, ask questions.
Do you know who his dad was?
No.
His dad was Tito Puente's manager.
Joe CONZO and Laura are marrying in the South Bronx today. The band leader, Tito Puente, is Joe's best man.
Should go for the party, because that's a social part, when we hang out, when we bug out, when we do have fun, listen to great music.
I think when you go home, that's when you lose.
Yeah, I mean, you lose because you're missing a big part of our culture. You know, it's if people are in it just for the game of, you know, competition, you're not living the culture of hip hop or breaking or whatever, b-boy, you're not doing it right. I love this one. Yo! Just the best shit ever. This song. Killing it right. Woo! Yo! That one is too much. Fresh! Ah!
Todo terminó, esto se acabó, se lo digo yo.